So under high level, we had already finished machine language, assembly language. Now we were on basic. Beginners all purpose symbolic instructions. So you write examples of high level programming languages. We have beginners, all purpose symbolic instruction codes. They always bring write basic in full. Write basic in full. Beginners, all purpose symbolic instruction. So they are saying it is a good language to learn computer programming as it contains most of the main commands used in other languages. So it has all of the commands used in other languages. As we are looking at machine code languages, I told you that for the case of a computer does not understand the characters, it understands zeros and ones. I even told you that. Yes, my friend, what's your name? Salongo Alpaksad Kapere. What is your name? Why do you laugh when I talk Kapere? And it is the name I like most. You are Okero? Raphael from the other side. I'm also from that side. So this high language is used to train computer programmers. So those people who are ready to specify in computer programming, they use basic or beginners or purpose symbolic instruction codes. They are trained with that language. Now if we can use any. We can use we can use assembly, machine code language, and the rest. Then from there we have Fortran. Is it Fortran? Then in bracket formula translation. Formula translation. It is a high-level procedure-oriented programming language used for mathematics and engineering purposes. Take an example. Engineers use that kind of languages. Arithmetic, we use numbers instead of, where is our duster here? I was telling you that this language, for the case of this language, it is a mathematical language. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us continue. Engineers and scientists love to use this language because it has some very powerful mathematical commands. Take an example. Maybe it has the commands of mathematics equals, plus, times. So for the case of that language, it has these formulas. It has those formulas. Kati goba ino bagambe 2x squared. X ziri meka, ziri bili, ne y meka, bili, no fana answer. So that language is used. Then we have this one. Common business-oriented language. Common business-oriented language. It is an internally accepted high-level programming language used for general commercial purpose. Commercial purpose. You understand what is commercial business? Business language. That one is business language. If madam you cannot see well, you cannot just stand, you sit the other side. You see very well? That's good. So I was telling you that for the case of common business-oriented language, it is a commercial purpose language. The language which they use in business. When bargaining. It is unfortunate that for us where we go, there is no bargaining. Prices are fixed. But there is somewhere where you go, like these people, when you pass via your window, there are those charts they throw up. That one you can bargain. But ours, when you go in the boutique, the prices are already fixed. The prices are already fixed. But this one, they are not fixed. Then we have algorithmic language. It is a high language. It is a high level language. It is a high level programming language used for mathematical purpose. So this one is like the other one. Formula translation. They serve the same purpose in mathematics. Then we have hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. This is the most popular code used to create websites. When you have to create a website, we use HTML language. With this language, a web browser, there is a day when we are learning here. Was it Nandala who wrote browse? This one we put on instead of a web browser. With this language, a web browser interprets the commands to create the web being viewed. Take an example. You want to view your website. You want to view your website. Or you want to set up a website. You have to use that type of language. Hypertext markup language. Then number 6 we have, okay, let me hope that everyone now has finished writing. Let me hope that we are not waiting for these people who have just reached writing now. So I was telling you that beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. The way you hear the word beginners, beginners abatandika obutandisi. For them, they use that kind of language. That's why they say it is a good language to learn a computer programming, as it contains most of the main commands. Now, it has those commands. It is like when you are learning English, we start with A, B, C, D. As you go, then you come on sounds B, Q, like that. So that is also the case with that language. Then the second one, formula translation. It is a high-level procedure-oriented programming language used for mathematical and engineering purposes. I tell you, for the case of those people doing mathematics, they use that type of language. When you click in your computer, there is where you find formulas. So those formulas are translated by formula translation language. Then we have common business oriented. That one is for business. That's why there is a word commercial purpose. Where you see commercial, that is all about business. It is an internally accepted high-level programming language used for general purpose, for commercial purpose language, used for business. In business, when you are carrying out business. Then arithmetic language. It is a high-level programming language used for mathematics. This example. X squared plus y squared, find the answer. As simple as that. Then hypertext markup language. This is the most popular code used to create websites. When you want to create a website. I myself, I have my own website. I created mine, but you can also create yours. Then from there we have Java. Not cafe Javas. This programming language is very popular with programmers designing for the internet. That one is now used for internet. All of us here, we are on internet. I told you, even though I have this one, click on let's chat. Click on let's see chat, and I always chat also. So I also have Opera Mini. So we use that language Java. Then from there we have C++. C++. Even when you reach at university, there is a course unit called C++. Yesinga obuzibu obukola ICT. Yali enjabiza naye yansanga nange engala bijenina ti somehow. It is used for professionals to create all kinds of applications. It takes a lot of effort to learn well. Navaira nga sijize bulungi. But as I was advancing, I went and learned it well. So it takes a lot of effort. Kubanga you are there, teri kikusumbwa ebirowoozo byonna okoze eki obitaddeko, because you have to code codes. Coding codes to make a word. Take an example. You want to find out the word my name. Okay, this is my name. Have you ever heard of that name, Okero? Yeah, that is my name. So, take an example. I want to write this name using C++. K will not appear. You will just get codes. You will just get codes to write the name while using C++. Are we together, Okero? As we shall be moving, when I come with that software, we shall see the way we can create C++ next time when I will come with the software. Then from there we move. Pasco. Pasca. You write Pasco. You write Pasco. You write Pasco. So on Saturday you try to carry your computers, isn't it? Have a lot of questions. I have like 80 questions of practical. Both word processing, Excel and PowerPoint. For the case of database, it will be very difficult for you. It is better we do PowerPoint, Excel and the word processing, which is compulsory. So you write Pasco. That is our last language. That's our last programming language. Yes, you continue with the characteristics. Have you finished Pasco? I explained Pasco. It is used for fast execution of mathematical problems. It was named after Pascal, the mathematician, and others include Visual Basic, then ADA. Take an example. For this one is to interpret some mathematical formulas or problems in mathematics. For it is like a calculator. It is a calculator. Pascal. There are some calculators even called Pascal to solve mathematical problems. So from there, let us look at the characteristics of programming language. Characteristics of programming languages or language. Okay, characteristics of programming language. 1. The vocabulary of the language should resemble English or some other human language. The vocabulary of the language should resemble English or the vocabulary of the language should resemble English or some other human language. Should I explain that? So they are saying that a good programming language, it should have vocabularies of English or any other human language. Take an example, Spanish or French, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Even Kiswahili is a human language. So that one is one of the characteristics of programming language. Then from there we have 2. Programs should consist mostly instructions. So programs should only have instructions. There they have written programs should consist mostly instructions. You know what an instruction is.